Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of ICY. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we check out ammunition for all your weapons needs and more. The ancient church. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I didn't. Oh, okay. So this, yeah, we've been here before. Yeah, it's one of, yeah, sure. This church was a holy place. Let's see. Let's hope that people are shown a little respect. Yeah, let's do this. We know how this goes. We meet some hideous some new options right now. Let's slowly walk across the nave and see if we can yeah, whatever. Inspect the seats. Let's go ahead and hope that nobody hears us. No. And here they are. Yep. Here are the mutants. I'm gonna do the same thing as we did before. I'm gonna shoot them. Okay, so I'm gonna use an arrow. There you go. Shoot them again, and they run away. Good. So let's explore the church. Break the wall and go inside. Yeah, ask Mobalachi to, yeah, this is what happened when I did this again off camera. Let's go with this. Now we got a few more items, and that was the wrong spot. Apparently I needed to go somewhere else. I didn't, where is, oh, it's over there. Well, guy, I am gonna take my time with this. By the way, I can scavenge this place. Let's use a grappling hook. Nothing terrible happened, so we take some stuff with us. Let's go back to the wind tower. And at the wind tower, I'm gonna buy some fuel. I am gonna buy, I'm gonna sell some stuff, and I'm gonna turn in this quest that was bugging me. Let's meet the local leader. Greetings, traveler. How can I help you? Yeah, complete the quest. Good. Okay, so it's the same thing. Wait, try to get more? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we could go for more money. He's gonna pay more, so that's good. So I'm not gonna bother him again. What I'm gonna do, however, ooh, wait, there it is. Is go into the marketplace and approach the tools trader and buy some tools. So what do I want to buy? There's torches, there's crowbars, there's a grappling hook, a single one, which is less than optimal, but it is what it is. Man, the hammers are really cheap. Do they have, yes, grappling hooks, so let's take a couple. And some fuel as well. I'm gonna take a, yeah, fuel is pretty cheap in here, so I'm gonna take a bunch. So I guess we're set. So I'm sorry, I didn't notice. You guys probably noticed that I was going at the wrong place. Ooh, a strange spectacle Strange spectacle appears before your eyes. On a tree stuck among the branches, there are two fresh survivor bodies, deadly impaled. So we found this again. Let's take some food. I got damage, but that's fine. By the way, let me see my party situation. Eva has taken some damage as usual, but I'm pretty fine. Yeah, everyone's good for right now. So let's go northwest. Is that northwest? It is over there. Ooh, looks like a bunker of sorts. Pretty cool. Let's scavenge on our way there. Okay, so let's take some risks and let's force it open. Ooh, what the hell? Hunting rifle. Man, that noise was weird. Hunting rifle, that's cool. That's cool. I will take some though. I have one. Ooh, it's different. Oh no, it's not. It's the durability. I thought that was the damage, but it's not. It is not. Okay, so this is damage 1.5, this is 2.5, that's pretty good. Let's go with that, and let's be on our way through the white wasteland, following the road. Just make sure that we scavenge as much as possible. I'm gonna go with that. Let's use a grappling hook again. And we got a shovel. Ooh. That will come in handy for sure. That will come in handy for sure. What the hell is that? I don't remember going there. I don't think I did. Well, maybe the main quest is gonna take me there. So let's use that. Let's use a crowbar to open this. And I got a ring, a precious ring. Pretty cool. Pretty cool right there. Okay, let's go with this. You suddenly spot some smoke from the distance and decide to see what's happening. Apparently some bandits attacked a nomad family, and you find a lone survivor barely alive that asks you to give him some food, otherwise she will starve to death. Okay, so I got plenty of food, so let's go with that. Everyone in your group gets healed, and we give 15 food, so that's pretty cool. Let's scavenge a little bit more. Let's go. Ooh, while looting the area for anything useful, you find a locked safe on a wall. Well, I got lockpicks for just this occasion. And we got a binoculars. Okay, that's fine. So let's see what's up over here in an ammunition. Oh, we got a couple local tavern and the trader's booth. Let's check the local tavern before. Ooh, got pole dancer and all. This guy has been hanged. Oh boy. You walk past the guards and take some stairs that lead even deeper underground. While you're descending, the sound of music becomes louder. You enter into the dungeon with a capital D, a male-dedicated tavern in which half-naked women dance at the rhythm of some strange music you've never heard before. So let's talk to the bartender. Maybe not. Let's approach the dancer before anything else. As soon as the dancer sees you walking in her direction, she immediately approaches and greets you. Hi, sweetie. So, can I ask some questions? Only if you're willing to pay a bullet for the answer, sweetie. Okay, so... Sure, I got plenty of bullets. I'd like to know more about you. I'm just a survivor who didn't have anything left and chose to do this in order to survive. It's not that bad. At least here I'm safe and the guards protect us from the perverts. So do you happen to know a girl named Tanya? No, sweetie, I'm sorry. Girls don't usually come here, and when they do, they talk to Morgan, our boss. They don't come for us. So do you know anything about a mercenary group called the Wolfpack? They're famous. People say they're really dangerous, even though there are just 3 of them. Huh. What can you tell me about this settlement over here? What do you mean? Can't you see it for yourself? This is the safest place in the world, but also one of the most dangerous. What? What does she mean? Huh. So is there something else that you need? Not really. Let's approach the bartender. The bartender greets you with a nod of his head. Hello, travelers, how can I help you? So can I ask you some questions? Yeah, sure. Would you like something to drink while we talk? Sure. Here's some good alcohol to wet your throat. The bartender hands you a glass all filled with unknown liquor. So we're looking for a well-paid job. Do you know where we can find one? Here. You've come into the right place because I'm the one who will always have work for you. If you don't have any other questions, we could talk about some things I need someone to take care of. Sure, let's talk about working together. Let me explain the situation to you. I'm Morgan, and I'm the one who you should look for if you need a job or some knowledge. Just a few days ago, this woman showed up to ask me some questions, but my knowledge has a price, and she was willing to do me a favor in order to pay that price. I sent her to a place not too far from here. Let me show you on a map. I lost contact with some men I had there, running a scavenging operation. Then I sent in Tanya and their family, but they didn't come back, and now I'm starting to get worried. There's something strange happening, and I want you to get there, discover what's going on, and then come back. Then don't get into trouble. I really need to know what's happening, and well, I guess you like being alive, so don't throw yourself into danger. It's just a recon mission, okay? Okay, I'll do that. Morgan hands you a bag with 50 bullets in it. Don't go there unprepared. We both don't want missing people. Now, there's something else I can do for you? Sure, I have some questions. Yeah, go ahead. He takes another sip of liquor from his glass. Ooh, is a bartender who drinks his own stock, huh? So who are you exactly? I'm Morgan, owner of this unique house of pleasure, and the only man in the Ammo Nation that really appreciates working with nomads like you. Well, I'm not exactly the only one, but I'm the one who pays the best. So, what can you tell me about this settlement? Considering that's a place full of weapons and armed people, I should say that everything is going possibly too smoothly. The place is safe, there's a solid leadership that keeps everything under control, and people like me can do their job without problems. So what do you mean, too smoothly? Anyway, we're searching for a nomad woman named Tanya. She's the leader of a family, and they should be around here somewhere. It's probably the Tanya he talked about before. I know her. She came here some days ago. She needed some information from me, and she accepted to do a little task in exchange for what she wanted. If you'll search for her, then we may find an agreement. I'll tell you where she is, but I need to make sure that the task I gave her will be finished. It's a simple job. You go there, see what's happened, and find the woman you're looking for. Do we have a deal? Sure, we've had a deal. Come on. Yeah. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah, okay. Whatever, I've been through here. No, we're going around in circles. Okay, I'll do that, whatever. Okay, good. Some more questions? No, I don't have any more questions. Let's leave. Don't get yourself into trouble. Yeah, let's go back to the plaza and let's go check the trader out. You walk toward the area dedicated to traders. There's a big booth protected by several well-armed guards. There are different people speaking with the bunker's merchants. Huh. You are approached by a man standing inside the booth. What do you need, travelers? You will find pretty much anything in here in my shop. So, we need to buy something. Let's see. I don't need to sell anything. Although I could sell this rifle. It's a pretty sweet deal. Nah, I got plenty of bullets. It's not really a problem for me, I don't think. So, I got a sewing kit that I don't think I'll ever need to use. Let's just sell one of each and deal with this. And I got a narrative book. Let's sell that. Got some of this. Gotta keep that. Gotta sell this. What's this? Non-fiction book. Lighter. I'm gonna keep that. The ring. I might keep that. It's expensive. I don't think it plays into any storyline, but whatever. I'm gonna sell all of this. And okay, so I'm gonna sell this. And I got a binocular set over there. So I'm just gonna sell. Oh, okay. Oh, he doesn't have money. He doesn't have money. Does he? What? Why can't I deal? Okay. Get into the booth. And I need to buy something. Why won't you deal with me? There you go. See? Oh yeah, I didn't have money. I might have lost some in the process, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Okay. Let's check his wares out. Ooh. Pistols. 2 damage. This one is 2.3. I got a hunting rifle. It's not as... It's better than that, I think. Military clothes, I had some of those already. Let me see. Do I need grappling hooks? I kind of do. Although nah, let's go with ropes. Now let's go. Let's buy. These are cheap, so it's not a big deal. I got enough lockpicks, I think. And, ooh, this could be good. Nah, it's not. The sledgehammer is better. Although, what's this? Oh, these are nice. I like this. 1.4, 1.4, yeah. There's nothing very good in here, I don't think. Let's be on our way. Okay, so... Can I ask you some questions? Yeah, but make it quick. I have things to do. So we're searching for a job. Oh, that's quite common. I'll tell you what it's not. Competent people. Tell me, are you and your pals competent people? Most of all, do you have the balls to face down bullets? Sure, of course. Just tell us what to do. Good. And I bet you like to be compensated for facing such dangers. Well, let me tell you, no one has ever complained about my rewards. I need some help with a delicate matter, and I'd rather ask outsiders like you. You know, secrecy is something I value in business. I need some competent people able to fight and survive on the white wasteland. I can tell you more, not right now, but if you accept, we will talk later. Just not here, okay? So, how much will you pay us? No less than 300 bullets, but I can give you even more according to what happens during the task. So, okay, sure, we'll pass. It's a deal, we have a deal. Good, good, good. He strokes his beard, smiling. Let me show you on the map. We'll meet here. I'll bring a couple men with me for even more firepower. So, can I help you with something else? Not for right now. Yeah, where are you taking all this stuff? Our settlement is ancient, and our forefathers started gathering equipment more than 100 years ago. They found this place well protected and full of weapons. The perfect settlement in a world like this. We have so many weapons you can even imagine, and we have our groups of scavengers and who explore the world searching for anything useful. How is life in the Yamo Nation? Some would say tough but good, and I agree. Compared to other settlements, people here are rough and even violent, but we have one great strength. Fucking firepower. That's how we deal with any threat to our safety, and that's why this is the safest and best place to live in the Vale. In all the Vale. Huh. Interesting. But anyway, we got another mission, so let's just leave. And I guess that is that. Where is the... Is that where he wants me to go? It's not this is the one. So, meet the trader, find Morgan's people. Go to the place Morgan told you to search for his men and discover why they disappeared. So that's where... Yeah, let's go there. Let's go there. I think I can go faster on the roads. Yeah. Yeah, well, I just was not going on the roads before. Let's go with this, and let's use a grappling hook. There we go. Got 3 fuel and a crowbar. Pretty good. Pretty sweet deal. I always like fuel, although I'm running out of food. You reach the place and you see that the man is already here. As he said, he brought 2 other men with him. Here you are! Let's wait for the night. It will be easier to move unnoticed. I don't want to be seen. You wait a while near a campfire. 1 hour after dusk, he comes again to talk to you. Come, I'll show you what we have to do. You follow him into a building. Look, there they are. They have a camp near that building. See where those people are digging into the snow? We believe there's a small bunker with weapons and ammo. Their leader, who's not even here, was a partner of mine. Too bad he decided to take this place all for himself. I just won't allow that. Sadly, due to our laws, I can't do anything since he claimed this place for himself. They need to leave the site. Then I will have the right to occupy it, and the law will protect my claim. I prefer not to kill them. There are just a few soldiers. Maybe we could just scare them? But you're here because you're not one of us, so you can attack them if you want to solve things that way. You can ask me for all the details you need. So how many are there? There should be 4 soldiers and 5 workers. The workers are just some desperate people willing to bust their ass for low pay. So why is the place so important? Are you deaf? There could be a bunker full of weapons and ammo. The first are fundamental to survive. The second are our currency. The place has no other use. We just want to scavenge it and take everything of value. You'll get a good share of that. Huh. So who are they? Some people working for Morgan, one of the most important guys in the ammo nation. Like me. I should have never trusted that jerk. Coming here was my idea. I don't think this is... So they are working for Morgan? What equipment do you have? Do we have? Not too much, just ourselves, our weapons, and some flares to burn things as needed. We have some explosives too, but I'd prefer not to blow the whole side up. I can't back out of this, can I? Will they shoot on sight, or can we talk to them? Yeah, they will. One of my men nearly lost his life scouting around here. We have to face them in a fight, or find a way to deal with them indirectly. Okay, so since I don't have a choice, apparently, I already made my choice. Let's make a plan. I've heard enough. Let's make a plan and take this place back. What's on your mind? Okay, so I could scare them. I'm pretty good with intimidation, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's attack them. Let's sabotage them, and they will have to go away. Okay, so that's cool. I think that could be good. Let's see. Yeah, let's sabotage them. They will have to go away. Not the easiest plan, but the one with the best results. Are you sure you want to proceed? Sure, let's do this. You wait for the right moment, then you proceed to the site unnoticed and go near the big tent. Smaller tents lie around, everything seems quiet. Okay, I'm not very good at sneaking, although I'm not unskilled, not totally unskilled. So burn some supplies with a flare, burn a tent, throw an explosive on a tent, man. Try to silent knock out a guard and scare the horses. Without horses, they're gonna have to get moving because they're gonna be cut out from supplies, I think. Yeah, let's scare the horses using a flare. I don't know how that's gonna go, but yeah, let's go with that. You manage to scare their horses away by throwing some flares. The horses make some noise, but in a few seconds they start running away. The camp is still relatively quiet and untouched. You'll have to do more serious damage if you wanted those people to leave the place. Okay, so let's knock out a guard. Why would I knock out a guard in skates? That's not scary. Just aggressive. Yeah, let's burn some supplies using a flare. You silently approach a cache of supplies and use a flare to start a fire. It takes some time, but then the fire spreads rapidly. The camp is still relatively unquiet and untouched. Okay, is this gonna be like the other one where I just have to go through all of them? Maybe it is. Let's burn a tent. You light a flare and name it at a tent. In just a couple of seconds, the tent starts burning, and in a few minutes, nothing will remain of it. So, okay, so that's good. Let's throw an explosive. Now, let's knock out a guard. Let's make the most racket at the end. You silently approach the guard and strangle him. No, that's not strangulation. leaving the unconscious body on the cold ground. And despite the damage you've done to the site, you hear no alarm. What you did is probably enough to force them to leave, but you could do even more. That is kind of a big racket. Let's leave the site and go back to the hiding place. You damaged the site probably enough to force them to leave, or at least to divide their forces to get more supplies. Well done, that should be enough. My men will wait here until they do something, then they'll proceed to occupy the place. Here's your reward, a buttload of bullets. Good luck with your travels. It was a pleasure working with you. Come meet me again if you want to spend your reward. Man gives some orders to his guards while you prepare to leave the place. And that is that. That is that. Did I? Yeah. Now I'm gonna go check out Morgan's people and hope that they didn't die, but not before I hunt for some food. Because look at that, 35. That's not as good as I want it to be. Yeah. Okay, so let's use bows and arrows to kill wolves. There it is. One of them appears. All of a sudden, you see a wolf coming out of the bushes and running towards one of your companions. Unfortunately, Demetra took some damage. That's bad, but I got plenty of healing potions. Yes. But where's Demetra? Demetra? I'm blind! There you are. Why? You didn't take damage. What the hell? Nah, you're good. You're good. Everything's good. Let's just make sure that my hunting icon doesn't... There it is. Okay, good. So let's scavenge this place. Let's be hasty. Let's use a rope this time around. Man, the roof is collapsing. Let's help our companions get out, and let's take that. So let's make sure that I can hunt. There it is. Another hunting session. Ooh. You encounter a small clutter of lynx. And I kill them, and I shoot that guy. Nope. Carlos takes 11 damage. Man, I really need to use firearms against those events. So let's take a look at Carlos. Nah, it's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the healing that happened before. Maybe they were... Ooh, look at that nice house right there. I haven't seen any of those before. There's none of those before. Is that any... Ooh, man. I think that house is unique. Pretty sure that house is unique. Okay. You're walking while you stumble on a solid object and fall on the ground. That object is a wooden box, and inside you find a lot of medicines. It's probably a secret cache left by a nomad. Don't need it, so I'll just leave it. Because it might be a trap. I don't know. You reach the area where Morgan sent you, and what you see is quite impressive. It is quite impressive. A strange glass-covered building stands in the middle of nothing. A massive tree grows inside it. It is very, very pretty too. It's very weird as well. The building is heavily damaged, and the tree's branches pop out of broken windows. I don't even see the building. Is that the building, or is... Oh, right, it's like a... This looks like a tower. Is it? No. Nah, it can't be. What? I don't know. Not too far from one of the building's entrances, there are some tents, which may belong to the first group sent by Morgan. I've never seen anything like that. It's impressive. I doubt a tree can grow that much without something strange happening to it, and I doubt the ancients built this place around a tree. Fine, it's big, but it's just a tree, and trees are the only thing that hasn't ever tried to kill me. And if it's somewhat mutated, we don't know what to expect. It's better to be careful. 2 groups went missing after coming here. We should check the tents. Maybe we'll find some clues about what happened. Yeah, let's inspect the camp near the building first. The camp is nothing but 3 tents around a campfire. Some equipment lies scattered around, covered by the snow. It looks like it's been abandoned for at least a week. There are no recent traces of activity. And no one searched their stuff, so we are not dealing with some raiders that attacked the group to scavenge what they could find. April looks inside the tents. There's nothing inside the tents aside from a few sleeping bags. Huh. Could they be away? Let's carefully inspect the building. You don't know how, but somehow a giant tree has grown inside the building, tearing through any part that got in its way. You've never seen a building made with so much glass like this. Yeah, it could be a tower. And this is a massive tree, but it has got to be a hugely massive tree. Nah, yeah, it is, because look at the distance. Looks like it's very far away, and the tree of it for it to be a big tree, a normal tree, but I mean like 100 feet from there for it to be a normal tree, but that's not 100 feet. That's like a mile. Oh man, that's a really seriously big tree. There are no traces of recent activity around, except for the camp near the entrance. From the outside, the place is silent, and there doesn't seem to be anything dangerous or interesting even. Huh, let's enter the building. Because what else? You approach the entrance while carefully looking around. There isn't much light on the inside, but it's enough to walk around without danger. Are we sure we want to do this? Oh, it's a big scary tree! I bet its bark is worse than its bite. That's funny. We should all be scared of a place with a giant tree where people have disappeared, leaving no trace behind. You keep walking. Man, seriously. Save a tree, recycle. You keep walking through the building. It's fairly easy to proceed. Only a few paths are blocked by collapsed rubble or some giant roots. Look there. They needed to cut part of the tree to get further inside the building. Whoa. You proceed to the dark corridors ruined by roots of all sizes running around along the walls, floor, and ceiling. You end up in a large room where you see the tree's main trunk. The tree looks to have grown from deep underground, breaking one floor after another, leaving gaping holes around its trunk. You try to get a good look down at the underground levels, but it's too dark and you're unable to see much. All you can gather is that there are many levels to explore below. Well, that is certainly impressive. This tree is so big. Too bad it doesn't grow food. An entire city could survive here. And we're all glad it's a giant tree and not a giant wolf, otherwise we'd be in far greater danger. Suddenly you hear April screaming. You turn and see that the floor beneath her feet collapsing. She tries to cling to the solid floor, but she loses her grip and vanishes. Oh, April! April! Carlos immediately runs to the newly opened hole in the floor. A few seconds pass and then you hear April's voice coming from below. I'm okay! I think I can walk! We are coming for you, don't worry my love. Be careful and don't move, we'll be there in a minute. We're not supposed to go inside, a lot of people disappeared here. Morgan sent us only to see what happened. We're not leaving her here. It's true, we're not leaving her here. But it's also true that we're not supposed to go inside, but who cares? Anyway, I'm gonna cut the episode right here. I am Colonel RPG and this has been ICY. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to leave a comment, like the video, but above all, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye bye!